Diane and Denmark here, rah rah rah. I hope you're fine and well and ready to get cozy with me today because we are going to be talking about hygge Christmas prep. Now, before you kind of start typing, why on earth are you talking about Christmas so early? For those of you who have done it before, you will know exactly why. I follow the Flylady system for upkeep of the house, for house cleaning. Many of you are familiar with that. And the Flylady also has a way of looking at Christmas prep, Thanksgiving prep, whatever you are prepping for. And it just gives us a kind of nice way to avoid spending too much, to avoid buying too much that's just going to end up as clutter, that we're not going to get stressed out with it, that we're going to really enjoy the holiday or the event and just enjoy the process as well. And as I've said to you before, you can go and print out the Flylady control journal from the site. I'll put a link down below. You don't need to print it out. You can also just use a notebook and make some ideas. And as I say every time, even if you don't celebrate Christmas, Thanksgiving, you can use this as an event planner for anything that you are planning. I've used this also for other family events. Perhaps you are planning a 50th birthday party or a baby shower, Ramadan, a wedding anniversary, anything like that. You can use this planner. So it's just event planning, and it's just keeping it simple, baby steps, so we're not getting overwhelmed with it. Now, we are, of course, I'm here in Denmark, and we have a lot of hygge at Christmas. We've got all the candles. This is one of our countdown candles. We light this usually at breakfast, at lunchtime if we're home, in the evening, and it's just a fun way to count down in December. You notice, of course, in Denmark we only have 24 days on our calendar, like most of Europe, because the main celebration is the 24th in the evening. And if you followed me on YouTube and Instagram before, you'll also be familiar with this one. This is another kind of countdown calendar. It's a jar, and inside I've got candles. This one's number 1, number 2, number 3. You get the idea here. And it's the same thing. So we have a lot of hygge things going on here in Denmark. But I wanted to tell you what I'm going to be doing with you this year. I have made videos with all the individual Flylady missions. I've got them all on a playlist. I'll put it up there, where I've gone through with you every single one of the missions. Also the cleanup missions. Perhaps you're watching this in January. I've also done the cleanup missions where we kind of pack things away. We take stock of what went well with Christmas or the event, and make a few notes for the next time. And this year I'm going to be checking with you and tell you what I am up to with the family. Of course, everybody's Christmas is probably going to look a bit different this year. We probably won't be able to travel to Edinburgh to see my family. They probably won't be able to travel here, but we will find ways to make it hyggely. This is how I started with the Flylady Christmas prep. Now, I started Flylady Christmas prep, I think something like back in 2009. That's what it started out like. I printed it out and started filling in a few things. And this is what it looks like today. Now don't worry that this is not all things that you have to do, and you know, it's not a lot of work. In this is my Christmas Flylady control journal. Over the years I have added to this, and I'll show you in other videos what's in here. But in here I've got copies of recipes that we like to cook at Christmas. I've also got menu plans, also easy meals that I can make in December when things are really busy. I've got gift lists, and if you watch the earlier videos that I made, you'll see that over the years we've really cut down on the amount of money that we spend on gifts. We very much just give token gifts now. We've cut down on the amount of food that we're buying, because a lot of it has just ended up not being eaten, or we're not even really enjoying it. We're just buying it because. Also in here I've got songbooks, because in Denmark we have the tradition that we dance around the Christmas tree on the evening of the 24th. Anyway, more about that later. We've got a lot of Christmas traditions here. It's all part of the hygge. So I'll be checking with you once a week to tell you what we are up to here in Denmark. And just to give you a few ideas, we're not decorating right now. We're not, putting up Christmas trees and all that kind of thing. But we're just, having a think about how is Christmas going to look for us this year? How do we want it to be this year? We're looking through and asking the family, do you really enjoy that tradition? Is there something else that we can do? So we're just thinking about these things in advance to give us a wee bit of leeway. And one of the things that I'm going to be organising this week with my besties, with my Danish besties, is to find a date for our Christmas crafternoon. Now, in Denmark, the whole month of December is called the Christmas month. In Denmark, we do a lot of natural decorations. We kind of bring the outside inside. We've got the candles. It's very dark here. We've got long, dark evenings in Denmark. And often in the winter months, in the month of December, it's really dark from 3 o'clock in the afternoon until about 9 o'clock the next morning. So we have some dark evenings. So a lot of it is spent baking things or making decorations, watching some Christmas television. So, and in Denmark, the word Christmas is not just done out, it actually can be used as a verb, to Christmas, at jule, which means to do Christmas stuff. So anyway, I hope you will join me for doing some Christmas stuff here in 2020. As I said, it's going to be a bit of a different Christmas, but we can still make it a pleasant Christmas. And if you're watching these videos, maybe you're not watching it for Christmas. As I said, you can use this for any kind of event planning. We're just taking it simple, in baby steps like with everything else. Putting one pom-pom in front of the other, one foot in front of the other, one candle in front of the other, and we're going to get there and have a fun time doing it. So I'm going to have a wee look through my Christmas control journal, dust it off, see what's in there. Let me know if you've got anything, if you've maybe done the Christmas cruising before. And I'm going to send you off with a rah on your merry way. Remember, please, I'm linking to some other videos there, but don't get stuck binge watching on YouTube all day. I know YouTube wants you to sit here all day, but I'm here to encourage you to be your cheerleader. And my aim is to give you a wee bit of inspiration, but to get you up off your backside, up off your bahookie and get moving. So anyway, I'm going to send you off on your merry way with a rah. So here we go with that rah, and may the Jule hygge be with you. Okay, see you soon.